I will crush anyone who blocks my path.
The blood that flows through her veins is special, and extremely dangerous. If showing pity would put my allies in danger, I will not hesitate to...
Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem Three Houses. You know how we do. We are down to one activity point because we still have to go and win the monthly tournament, because we always do that. Except for the 1 month we lost, which pissed me off. But let's go ahead and get into the rest of these here supports. These here supports. I thought I was almost done because I looked at this screen and I was like, oh shit. But I don't think there's that many of them left. I hope. That's the plan. Ernie has 7. How did they get...
Oh, is that Sedith?
It is Sedith!
Wow, he looks really deep in thought. I wonder what he's writing. A secret diary, maybe?
I don't think he's going to write a secret diary in the middle of the library where everyone can see him.
That phrase doesn't quite work, does it? Let's see about an alternative.
Ooh, he's writing poetry!
Too uncertain for a diary. Maybe it's a letter. Or a poem.
How does he not notice her standing, talking right behind him?
No, that's bound to introduce misunderstanding. Precision is the key.
I was supposed to think it's a love letter. I very much doubt that, though.
It must be really important if he's putting that much thought into every word.
But I mustn't overcomplicate things either. Parting words ought to be precise.
Oh, wow.
Parting? It's a farewell letter? Is he writing his resignation? Sedith can be a little scary sometimes, but I hope he doesn't leave. It'd be sad to see him go.
He can definitely... I wouldn't say scary, but he can definitely be something.
He shouldn't make such rash decisions. If he's unhappy about something, he should tell someone.
Come now. Do you really think I would resign?
Okay, good. I was like, how the hell does he not hear this?
You heard all that?
Of course. Bernie, you're talking out loud.
If you don't wish to be heard talking to yourself, then you should not speak so loudly.
Or aloud. I would have said aloud.
I'm sorry to hear that you find me intimidating.
I'm sorry!
God damn it, Bernadetta.
I won't disturb you ever again!
Wait, Bernadetta! Ah, typical behavior for the girl. Most concerning. Can she really go through life this way?
Okay, that actually was the best Sedith scene I have ever seen. That was awesome. Why was it awesome? Because it was completely and teetotally my exact reaction to Bernadetta. Oh, Mercedes and Constance.
I see. The sunlight brings back painful memories in
Oh,
you.
good. We're actually learning what the hell this is about. How do you have painful memories about the sunlight?
I'm afraid so. Please forgive my behavior from before. I cannot abide these indiscretions of mine.
That's all right. The way you always work so hard day and night, it's no wonder it's had this effect on you. You work harder than anyone I know. I've always been impressed by that.
Oh, damn. I want to see, like, Lysithea walk up behind her right now.
That means a lot to me.
You know, at the School of Sorcery there was a professor who specialized in magical cures. Why not write her a letter? Perhaps she can suggest a treatment that might help.
I have tried. She could do nothing for me.
Oh, interesting.
But I vowed then to the goddess that I would find a way to overcome my trials.
I believe in you. Good luck.
I will prove my skills to the goddess and everyone else, bringing me closer to restoring House Nouvelle.
You're a tough cookie, Constance.
Naturally, and with your support, I shall grow ever stronger by the day.
I know you will. You know, during the years of political turmoil, House Martreats was destroyed just as your house was.
She doesn't know that. She doesn't look beyond her own nose.
But restoring my father's house has hardly crossed my mind. I guess I'm not as tenacious as you are.
That is the big question, because what actually brought your house down? Because as far as I knew, House Martreats was brought down because it, like, backed the wrong... Like, it actually did something wrong. I'm not really sure about House Martel.
You needn't be so hard on yourself, Mercedes. You have had other priorities since then. Oh, I've just had a grand idea.
Although, actually, that kind of makes me wonder, because, like, I actually always thought Constance's obsession with getting her house back was more based on the fact that she is used to being a noble and doesn't know how to be not a noble.
What is it?
You ought to try to reinstate House Martreats.
God damn it!
Oh dear. I'm not sure that's possible.
Nonsense. If I can restore my own house, then you can restore yours.
Maybe you should restore each other's.
As we work to further our own life goals, we shall learn so much that we can share with one another.
You make it sound so simple. How would I even go about that?
That is simplicity itself. You shall become a prodigy at spellcraft, as I am.
All right.
I mean, she is a decent healer.
I shall master the black arts, and you shall master the white. The world will know us as sister sages.
I see.
Our names shall ring out across Fodlan, earning us the titles we rightly deserve.
I hope you won't mind me saying so, but this plan seems to have gotten a bit far-fetched.
Okay, and there Mercedes has one of her best lines of the playthrough.
Oh no! Not if you join me, Mercedes. Where one may fail, together we are bound to succeed.
Oh my god, lady.
She has such big plans. Perhaps too big. And that way, at least, she's exactly the same as when she was little.
That's always the weird thing about these scenes, because it's like at the end she just runs off, like instantly. Just, all right, who does Rafi have? Shamir and Leone. I'm pretty sure I've seen Leone before. I'm not sure I've seen his with Shamir.
Hey, Leone, are you just getting back? Whoa, what's with the bag? It's huge.
Oh, this? I thought I'd get all my chores done at once. Guess it got a little out of hand. Sorry to be a pain, but could you help me out?
You see, now some people would never actually ask for help until it fell on top of them. That's why Leone is good.
Where'd you go to get all this stuff?
Well, first it was just the cloth scraps from the tailor, and then it was the used oil from a restaurant in town. After that, it was the books the scholars didn't know what to do with. I mean, that was just on the way.
Whoa, it sounds like you did a lot of running around today.
Cyril is probably just like steaming with jealousy.
It wasn't so bad. I just figured it would save time if I did it all in one trip.
You planned all that out? Impressive! What are you gonna do with all that stuff you got?
The scraps will be good for dishcloths, and I can make soap from the oil. The books are just to help with my studies.
I was like, besides for what? If it's the book the scholars don't want, they're probably like full of misinformation.
You really can't let anything go to waste, can you?
Nope. Can't stand the idea.
Who knew you were so thoughtful? I mean, with actual thinking ahead. You're so generous to everyone and always making me food. I never knew how much thought you must put into it.
I cook to relax, and it's nice seeing how enthusiastic you get about eating what I make.
That is the one thing that Raphael is great at, being enthusiastic about food.
Whatever I give away is just the stuff that isn't useful to me. I pick up all sorts of things when I'm in town. Giving things like that to people who need them or who can actually use them makes sure they aren't wasted.
That makes sense. You've got to use up the stuff you've got, after all. Hey, do you think you're like this because you didn't have much growing up?
Wow, that's a very on-the-nose question.
I guess times were tough now that you mention it. The folks in my village definitely aren't rich.
Me neither.
My dad had to go through a lot of trouble to get the recommendations I needed to attend the academy. That doesn't mean I've grown up to be stingy. It just means I don't like to squander.
Good distinction.
Anyway, enough of that. It's in poor taste to go on about your own hardships.
I don't think so, but okay.
I've always got time for a meal with a friend, and it so happens I picked up some choice meat today. Why don't we share it?
Now you're talking his language.
Now you're speaking my language.
Oh my god, I swear I did not remember that he said that. Alright, then Raphael also has Shamir. I think I've seen this before, actually.
What's wrong with you?
Shamir! How long have you been there?
But of course, it's Shamir, so we need to watch it.
Too long. You're blocking my way.
Wait, there's something I wanted to ask you.
Oh yeah, this is about how to be sneaky.
Ask. Just make it quick.
Well, you see, whenever I go into battle, the enemy seems to find me right away. I'm an easy target. But I want to be able to move around the battlefield without being noticed, like you do. So what do you think? Would it be possible?
Do you think you're being noticed because of your size?
Of course. I'm pretty hard to miss, you know. I thought that was obvious.
Wrong. It's not your size, it's your presence. It's strong, almost unbearably so.
My presence. Is that something I can change?
With practice. Maybe. Let me ask you, have you ever felt my presence?
Now that I think about it, I haven't. That must be why I didn't notice you earlier. But how can I do that? Will you teach me? Please? Please?
Fine. There's a breathing technique that masks your presence. When you breathe, are you continuously inhaling then exhaling?
Well, of course. That's the best way I know how. I'd explode if I only breathed in.
Right. To minimize your presence, breathe in, then out again. In through the nose, then gently out through the mouth twice.
In, out, out. That's it? I could definitely do that.
I still don't understand how that's supposed to help anything.
I couldn't do it, Shamir.
Breathe less. Keep it to the absolute minimum.
That makes more sense. Breathing like just enough to get by.
I don't know the minimum.
I freaking love Raphael so much. Oh my god.
It'll take some practice.
Sure. I'll keep trying. In, out, out is trickier than it sounds.
I want that to be an out of context quote now. In, out, out is trickier than it sounds. Yep. We're actually getting through these faster than I thought we would, so... Scythian Balthus? I forgot they had one, but I'm interested.
Balthus, do you have a moment?
Well, it's the little lady of House Ordelia. What can I do for you?
You piqued my interest when you spoke about my parents coming to your rescue.
Tell me a story!
Oh, right. Forgot I let that slip. After I fled my home, I became something of a vagrant, getting into fights, borrowing money I couldn't pay back. The works.
Oh, I know all about it. You were quite the vagabond.
How do you know that?
Wherever I went, I was treated like trash. Securing enough food to live on got harder and harder. It became clear that I wasn't welcome in Alliance territory, so I decided to head over to the Empire. My big mistake was stopping by the Great Bridge of Murden on the way. Just my luck, some jerk of a minor lord north of the bridge was on a hunt for the bounty on my head.
It's interesting that, like, any type of lord would actually be spending his time on a random vagrant. Although, I keep forgetting, is Balthus of noble birth? I can't remember. I don't think he is.
Oh, that's awful.
Would have been fine if I'd been alone, but innocent folks were around. Didn't want to endanger them. That's when I turned tail. I ran until I couldn't run another step, and found myself in Ordelia territory. I knew Count Ordelia from when I was still with my family's house, so it seemed like a decent
Okay,
option.
he is. I thought he was. I can never remember with him.
I was hoping our history would be enough to secure a place of sanctuary, but no such luck.
They refused to take you in?
Yeah, I could tell there was some reason behind it. They told me to get out as fast as I could.
Ah, I imagine it was when the Empire was meddling with my family.
I was just
You
thinking the
lived
same
in
thing,
shackles
actually.
back then.
Makes sense. Still, I'm grateful. They gave me food and distracted the Empire's cronies so I could escape. I was half dead from starvation, so that meal saved my life. No joke. Your family's the real deal. Just imagine what the Empire would have done to me. I can tell you it wouldn't have been pretty.
I have no doubts. We weren't allowed contact with anyone from the outside. It was strictly forbidden.
That's interesting because, like, how bad were his debts to have people chasing him into Alliance territory?
I see. Well, that's when I vowed to find a way to repay them. One day I'll do just that.
And when do you intend to carry out this vow of yours? In due honesty, I don't see you as someone capable of carrying out vows right now, or even keeping your things together.
Can't argue with that. It'll take me...
Oops, I didn't mean to press the button. Sorry. Sorry! Alright, we're almost done. Alderson Hilda. Hilda, Hilda.
Hilda, be a dear and spot me some gold, will ya?
I have to pay a debt back to Lysithea.
Slow down, Baldy. You can't be asking for money without so much as a hello. You're kidding, right?
Kidding, yeah. Thing is, I was deadly serious. I don't joke about matters of gold.
Your request is denied. You didn't used to be like this, you know.
I get the feeling you don't mean anything good by that. But come on, I'm the same as I ever was.
Same as he ever was.
No, you used to be dependable. Like that time in the woods near Fodlan's throat. You remember?
I do not.
Thinking. Are you sure that was me?
Yes. I had told Holst I wanted to go on a walk in the forest.
Holst never could tell you no.
Except I bet he did.
You can.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Anyway, when the three of us got there, a horde of monsters appeared. I started wailing.
Then what happened?
I can't. Do you seriously not remember this, Baldus? Like, I don't remember it either, because I haven't seen it before, but you should remember it.
My brother started hitting one of the beasts with a wooden sword. You hoisted me over your shoulder. Holst told you to get me to safety, even if it killed you. So you ran the whole way from the forest to the estate with me on your back.
Ah, I remember it now. Toughest run of my life. I was so exhausted, I threw up about a month's worth of lunches afterward.
So, when you ran so you couldn't run another step away from the debtors, that was not the toughest run in your life.
And then you turned right around and started running back. You said, I've got to save Holst.
A good thing, too. Holst was moments from winding up in that thing's stomach. Had to slam into it, then Holst and I kept punching till the deed was done. Truly a fight to remember.
And that's how you became the indisputable king of grappling, or is it indomitable king of grappling? I forget what kind of king of grappling you are.
It was impressive, especially considering you were just teenagers. When you came back, you were just bruised boys in tattered clothes. But to me, you looked like heroes. And now, here you are, a scrounger who can hardly open his mouth without nagging me for money. What happened to that brave little boy who saved me from a monster?
Wow, she is laying it on pretty thick.
Wow, way to shame a guy. I feel awful. But I still need gold. Can't live without it in this cruel world.
Oh, come on. We both know that when you have money, you drink or gamble it all away. But I suppose I could ask my brother to help pay off your debts, get you back on your feet.
Hey, can you pay off mine too?
Don't you dare speak to Holst about this.
Oh, interesting. He's got some, like, morals.
He's a close friend. I'd hate to ruin what we have by borrowing gold.
Oh, but you have no qualms about using his little sister? Figured I'd be an easy mark, is that it? Unbelievable.
That could have gone better.
Alright, okay. Yep, okay. Nothing on page 2, right? Nope. Okay. Didn't think so. So, let's go ahead and go to the underground. Hey, ya shifty merchant! So shifty. Ooh, we get steel gauntlets from this. Steel plus gauntlets. Excuse me. I love how I talked to him before he
Listen
exists.
up. I've got something to report. Mr. Backup doesn't come by anymore, which is fine. Not incredibly rude or anything. Nope, just fine.
Hey,
That is not something to report.
You get your hands on something valuable that you can't get on the surface?
Of course.
Money first, friend. How much you got? Ah, no, let me stop you there. That won't be enough.
Wait, what?
Maybe next time. See you around.
Interesting.
Have you ever killed anyone?
Many times.
But only bad people, right? You look scary. but you're actually not so
I
bad.
don't look scary. How dare? So there's nobody in here that you can actually talk to.
Chatterbox, what's wrong with you? Go home.
I just got here.
Sorry, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just saying, you look awful. Get some rest, okay? Sleep is really important when you're feeling down.
I still love that she calls me Chatterbox. Like, that is one of my favorite things.
Need something?
Okay, still cannot get that until when? Unlock episode
See you
13.
again soon.
Man, I think we're in episode like 7 or something.
Hey!
Hey!
The battle was great and all. The after party was a complete letdown. I guess I get it. There were some younger students around and all that. But still,
It's a
what
kitty.
waste. We needed some fun juice, that's all I'm saying. But yeah, it was still a fine time.
You may notice I'm coming here first because I want to make sure I don't forget it, because this is the one place that I'm guaranteed to get new dialogue. Alright, what do you have for me? Boo!
News of the affair at Ramire Village has reached me. The situation seems rather dire.
It is.
Any threat to the lives of the common folk must be met with swift action.
You'll be going there later this month because we definitely did the battle with Black Eagle team.
You share my views? That speaks well of you. You have more than a commoner's share of integrity. Given your concern, would it not be appropriate for you to depart rather than idling the time away?
Well, I mean, we can't go to the end of the month anyway. I assume these guys are gambling, but I'm not sure. They need to have something on the ground to signify that.
I can't shake the feeling that what went down in Ramire Village is something other than a plague. I guess it's best not to go sticking our noses in it, lest they get cut off. Don't go and make me worry about you, friend.
You're going too.
You're looking paler than usual. Stop pushing yourself so hard.
Can't help it. Heya. Alright, and heading back out. I still love Happy. She is very appropriately named, because even though she's not like a cheerful person, she does indeed make me quite happy. Of all of the Ashen Wolves, I like her and Yuri the most. Constance annoys me, and Balta seems a little bit one-note to me. Oh, hi. I'll say, if you're gonna meet me right as I come out of... Did she follow me out of the abyss? Aww.
Oh, Chatterbox, it's you. Do you need this room for something? Should I leave?
What are you talking about? You're outside of my apartment.
What do you mean? With me here, you won't be able to focus on whatever you're doing. Alright, if you're sure. You're a strange one, you know that?
You're a strange one, Mr. Prof.
When I came in earlier, people couldn't leave fast enough. They ran away like I was a bad smell. I should be used to that sort of thing by now, but... well, it stung a little bit.
Yeah, why are they leaving?
Are you making fun of me? I'm sure you've heard the rumors just like everyone else.
That was apparently the wrong answer. Whoops! It's okay, we got a long time to make her like
A girl
like
who
us.
summons monsters when she sighs. That's not the kind of thing people keep to themselves.
Who cares? You know how many monsters I fought?
Anyway, I prefer solitude. It's easier that way. You really didn't know? Yeah, the rumors are true as heck. That's why the Knights stuck me in Abyss.
I mean, that's not the reason, actually.
If anything was going to happen, better down there than up here. That was the idea, anyway.
That's a really stupid idea, actually. It's like, hey, in case the monsters show up, make sure they're far away from the Knights. Wait, what?
Oh, you had that look on your face. The yikes, get this creep away from me look. It's okay, I'll leave. Look how dangerous I am, after all. You wouldn't want to be left alone with someone like me.
Who knows? Maybe I'll get exasperated and without thinking I'll start to...
That was a yawn.
Sorry to scare you, Chatterbox. I don't usually do that. Guess I haven't been getting enough sleep. Everybody talking about me like I'm some freak. It's been bothering me.
I certainly understand that. I'm sorry you had to go through that.
It doesn't matter. Gossip is petty and a waste of energy, so there's no need for me to pay it any mind. The funny thing is, all this drama has made me more likely to lose my cool. If that happens, you'll help me out, right?
Fucking know it! I forget how he got the name Chatterbox. Because, like, obviously he never says anything, so that's an odd name, but I'm sure there's a story there. I'm sure I saw the story, I've just forgotten what it is. I'm sure it was just a...
Need something, Professor? I was just asking Monica here to be less demanding of Lady Edelgard's time.
Hey, it's not like I'm bothering her. Sorry for the ruckus, Professor. Please don't worry about it too much. Nothing to worry about here.
I wish you would worry about it a little more. Need something?
Okay, I didn't know she had to have a separate thing. I didn't think so since they both talked. Usually that's the case.
This is my first time working with the Gerald, the legend known across the ages as the Blade Breaker. And that means I have to try my absolute hardest.
Sometimes I get distracted and they stop talking because there's like it's between sentences and I think they're done. So, Caspar is a definite for this. And I was going to say Raphael. So level 18 Raphael, level 17 Caspar with 44 hit points for. So Raphael does look like the pick. What about Balthus? Balthus is level 17, 40. Yeah, we'll go with Raphael. He has the most hit points.
Plenty more where that came from.
Alright, ooh, 4 times 2. That's actually, he can do a decent bit of damage. Definitely not enough for me to worry about. He'd have to get, like, more than 10 rounds in.
Sorry, don't know my own strength.
My Iron Gauntlet. Oh, only 6 damage. Come on. Wasting my time.
Strength in action.
Semi-finals. 5 damage. Don't care. Although I do have to hit him. I was gonna say if I miss, that's actually going to be bad. And, sir? Sir, you have a 76% chance to hit. I need you to hit. Dude, what the hell, Raphael? Jesus, dude! That 24% chance to miss just went freaking crazy. No, do not do this again. I swear to goddamn. Goddamn. There we go. Thank you.
Where that came from.
All right, so let's just go ahead and meet with everybody else. And then we will call it a day. And next time we'll come back for battling.
I am so happy to be part of your class, Professor.
You better be.
I honestly cannot recall the last time I interacted with others on a daily basis like this. It reminds me of when I was a child. That was so very long ago now. I mean very, 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 very long ago.
Alright.
The librarian is always out and about these days.
Yeah, it's suspicious, huh?
And just when I had some questions about a book I'd borrowed. Ugh, now I'm so curious about where he's gone off to. He'd better come back soon.
We'll find them later this month, but you won't. I love how I, like, recruit them into my class and then proceed to never use them.
Oh, Professor! The Battle of the Eagle and Lion was such good fun, don't you think?
Absolutely. What?
Ignatz, how long are you going to keep harping on about the Battle of the Eagle and Lion?
Especially since you weren't even deployed.
Oh, come on, let me gush. Did you see how the house leaders came together after the battle? What an incredible thing to witness. Harmony, even after something so hard fought.
True. If they can keep playing nice, perhaps there will be peace in Fodlan after all.
Okay, now you have a quest for me, Mr. Quest Giver.
Professor? Do you have time for a request?
Damn it! Oh, I wish I had known that was there. Oh well, I can always like pick it up next month. Like that's the quest that kind of sticks around until you beat it, which was a problem when I wasn't playing as a swordsman.
They say that things rarely, if ever, go according to plan. Still, plan we must. After all, if we don't effectively force things to go our way, nothing will be achieved. How about you, Professor? Are you leading the life you envisioned for yourself? Your character must be stronger than most.
I mean, I just envisioned a life where I went around and like beat up bad guys. Or good guys.
When
And
news
the church
reached
pays
us of
well.
The disturbance, ours was the first unit dispatched to Remire. We had renowned scholars and accomplished magic wielders with us. In all honesty, I was scared witless the entire time.
Don't blame you.
For all we knew, it was an epidemic like the rumors suggested. Rumors aside, that place had an eerie air about it that chilled you right to the bone.
Professor. Hey, Professor. Can I get your advice on something? I just don't know what to do anymore.
Oh, absolutely. What's up?
I used to think they were the best. But now I can't even stand looking at them. But worrying about it won't solve my problems. What if I can never eat fish again?
I thought that might be what he was talking about, but I wasn't sure. Hi! Have I already...
I know you figure medicine and magical healing are two ways to do the same thing, but it's way
I remember
deeper than that.
seeing this before, and it was really interesting.
Medicine is all about preventing infection and suppressing symptoms with, well, medicine. That's probably obvious. But magical healing is focused on closing up wounds faster, raising a body's vital energy. Stuff like that.
I've already done this. Okay, apparently I have.
That's right. Hey, Professor, did you see that my father came by during the Battle of the
I didn't
Eagle
think
and Lion?
families were allowed to watch.
He left soon after, but I saw him talking to Edelgard first. I wonder what they could have to talk about. I guess that would make sense. He is the Minister of Military Affairs, after all.
Interesting.
Still, though, I could have sworn those two didn't get along.
Well, a lot of people don't get along with Edelgard, but you still gotta work with her. She is the heir, and about to be the emperor, but we don't know that yet. Shh! Oh, that was just the carpet. I was like, did I see a glimmer?
What is it? Sorry, I've got a cold. How would you know? My act was perfect.
Alas, 'tis no mere illness of the body, but a malign affliction of mine soul. So, back to bed.
You see, Ah, it's so hard because I get frustrated with Bernie, and then she has a scene like that, and I'm like, okay, that's adorable.
I'm going to catch me some mighty fish. Just you wait and see. I didn't catch a single fish last month. But this month, oh, this month. I'm casting my line just as the captain taught me all those years ago. You're going with the captain to investigate Remire Village.
You
soon,
freaking
aren't
better
you?
believe it.
It feels like so long ago that you two came here.
Alright.
I'm worried about Remire. That affliction is a little too mysterious for my liking.
If it was a normal plague, I'd be fine, but it's a mysterious plague.
I'm pretty sure it's not normal. Then what could it be?
Oh, hi, Pupper. Who's your Pupper? Talk to the dog.
I'm worried.
No, not you, the dog. I swear I saw the little thing come over his... Yeah. Pupper? Do you want some meats? Yes, I know I'm a cat person, but, I mean, I still like dogs. An old wise person once said that you actually can buy happiness because you can buy dogs.
Professor, how's it going? I'd love to catch up. Hey, how about a favor?
Oh my god. Why do I have to pick up this quest every freaking month?
No.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Oh, except that Tomas departed the monastery and has yet to return. Consider that reported. He's been gone for periods of time before and has always returned, so I'm not too worried. I wonder what in the world he's doing out there.
You know,
Hello.
Professor, the tournament fish, and the meal we indulged in after the Battle of the Eagle and Lion, why, all of the food I've eaten in this monastery has been absolutely delectable. Every last bite of it.
Food really is the only thing you think about, huh?
Hardly. I think about all sorts of things.
Oh, like tomorrow's menu, for instance?
Did you have a quest?
You know, Professor, why all...
No.
Oh, I have
Oh.
a request.
Dang it, stop giving me, like, participate in battles. I've got paralogs to do. Jerkheads. This better not be another participate in a battle. I swear to flip and flip.
Of the 4 or 5 years since I started here, this is certainly the busiest.
It was 4. I've been here 5.
Ah, what's a year here or there? Don't be petty now, Shamir.
You count your enemies the same way.
If I take care of them quickly, what does it matter how many there are? Oh, sorry. We didn't mean to ignore you, Professor.
As you were saying, it's been a busy year. There never seemed to be enough hands for the work.
That reminds me. Do you have that thing? If you do, we want it.
Want? No. We need it. Give it to me, not her.
Hey now, I'm the one who brought it up. We may be friends, but that's just rude.
Oh, damn it.
You can't. If as you
I keep not picking up the quest because I'm smart.
Hey you, do me a favor. Of the if I
as you were saying
that
want.
Hey now,
I have a favor to ask.
A moment.
I don't have it, do I? They're flashing like I do.
of the 4,
It was
if I
as you were
that
want.
Hey now,
And I think I had it. I didn't know why they were flashing like that. Right, Dimitri?
Professor, you seem unwell. How are you faring? If you're not feeling well, I'd strongly recommend some rest.
I'll just pass that off the next battle.
Let me Professor, tell me, is this about Remire? There are more villagers acting strangely today than yesterday. Knights have been dispatched, yet the underlying cause is as yet unclear. And the most anyone can do is stand back and watch. It is most distressing. Professor, what do you think about all this?
I try not to.
In that case, we should strengthen the guards. If you visit the village, Professor, please take care.
Professor, what have you got there? That's... my goodness, that is just what I've been looking for. I can offer nothing more than this, but I do ask that you consider
Oh, this is...
trading with
yeah,
me.
okay.
I am in your debt, Professor.
I remember this trading quest now. Damn traders. Alright, we'll skip over here. There's someone down in the courtyard I have not yet spoken to. Oh. Fastest way there.
Yes.
You're not the person. You're the person.
Congratulations on winning the Battle of the Eagle and Lion. Did you get a special reward?
I sure did.
I certainly feel like I earned a special reward. Don't you, Professor?
No, you weren't even fighting.
Oh, disappointing.
So that is a great smug answer. No, winning is its own reward.
Remire Village is in Empire territory, but it's still relatively close to the monastery.
I thought we had to go all the way around a mountain to get to Empire territory.
Oh, but you know all about that, don't you? The story goes that it was in Remire Village that Alois found you.
Professor, I heard about Remire Village from some of the knights.
You have ears. Good job.
It's certainly troubling. If it's a contagion, we at Garreg Mach should be on the lookout as well. Oh? Well, that's better. But I wonder what the real cause could be. Your words are oddly persuasive, Professor. Even if they're not exactly based on anything.
Hey.
Hi. Want to talk to me? Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, good. There's no one over there. That works out. Now I can move upwards and get to...
Professor. How are you feeling, Professor? You look rather ill, if you don't mind my saying so. Are you sick? If so, I would urge you not to push yourself too hard. Take some rest. Just my natural talent, nothing out of the ordinary. Enough wit now. You should lie down.
And so I just charged past him at full tilt.
Well...
Oh my god!
Well, are you sure you aren't coming down with a cold or some other ailment? Please, visit a doctor before your situation worsens. I suppose the infirmary is also an option.
Oh my god, no.
Though when I went there the other day, I was unable to receive medical guidance, as Professor Manuela was drunk and fast asleep on the floor.
That's kind of hilarious.
I could use your help.
Somebody, why is everyone trusting me with love letters?
Okay. Oh, goodness. Is something the matter, Professor?
Stop telling me I'm pale!
Please be careful. It's so easy to catch a cold this time of year.
Alright, and... you.
What is it? I'm in the middle of my daily duties.
Hi there!
I assume you know by now that the four saints are all
Yeah, I've restored all their statues.
The teachings of Seros. Still, I have a particular fondness for Saint Sethlene.
Well, yeah, she's your ancestor.
I have something to ask of you.
I love that how it's like, what is it? I'm in the middle of my duties, what do you want? Oh, I have a favor to ask. Like, what?
Yes. This is a place of mysteriousness. I have awareness of how much difference every part of the world is. In a place alike to this place, you can imagine the goddess of Fodlan truly existing. At times I miss those places in Bridget. At times...
Oh, yeah, there's definitely
I
a
am
thing
missing
of
those
homes.
places so painfully.
Hey, you. Hello.
During the Red Wolf Moon, wild monsters make ready for the winter to come. stirring more than at any other time of the year. You were off for Remire Village, isn't that right? Watch your step on that journey. May the goddess protect all of you.
I mean, not all of us are coming back. Tomas! Hey there, Marianne.
Well, good day, Professor.
Good day.
Well then, I should go.
Okay. Is a kitty in the hallway? Oh, I should not give him a fish I only had 2 of. Whoops. I was just like, fish, have a fish, have a fish. I like you, kitty.
Remire Village. Is that not where you met Edelgard? If you had not been there, something terrible could have happened.
Hey, you could have, like, ascended the throne.
Did one of the house leaders know that mercenaries were staying in Remire Village? I wonder.
Why would you think the house needs anything to do with it? It would be whatever professor let them out there.
It will remain a mystery for now. All we can do at this point is speculate.
Alright, almost done, guys. Almost done. I know this goes long, but I don't want to cut it into 2 episodes.
What in the world is happening in Remire Village? I hear even the knights have been dispatched. I hope it's nothing too serious. After all, that's where we first met. I have valued memories of the place.
Alright, and then Mr. Linhart.
I fear I may become a social recluse soon.
Soon?
My life consists of wearing a groove in the floor between the library and the dining hall. Although I guess a real recluse wouldn't leave their room.
Yeah, Bernadetta's got you beat.
That would be me if you weren't my teacher. Locked away in my room, reading, napping, never to be seen. You know, I never see Bernadetta outside of class. I wonder what it is that she does in her room all day.
Oh, I'm sure you can imagine. Alright, I did see that someone was over here.
Maybe. I wonder how Remire Village is faring. Hopefully we're not dealing with some new epidemic.
We are.
It wouldn't be unheard of. Almost 20 years ago, a terrible plague blazed through Fargus. It even hit the capital city, taking the Queen Consort's life. Or so I heard. The whole kingdom was in an uproar over that loss. The person who saved the kingdom wasn't a doctor, but a holy woman. The fair Lady Cornelia.
Oh, that's how she came into power.
After that, she was awarded the honor of being a mage in the service of the royal family. She sounds like an amazing woman, but she must be pretty old by now. But hey, maybe she's aged like a fine wine.
We might be able to kill her later. I don't know. We'll also be working with her. It's weird. We're in a split timeline.
The knights go out from Garreg Mach
The
to
knights
take
go
on
out
all
from
kinds
Garreg
of
Mach.
other duties. I'd sure like a job like that one day. Then again, I don't know. Serving Lady Rhea here is pretty good.
Why do I never recruit Cyril? Oh, I've said this before. I keep forgetting. It's because I might join Edelgard, and they won't let Cyril join because there's no way he's going against Rhea.
Professor, Captain Geralt just told me. Remire Village is in a bad way, right?
The situation there is worrying, yes. But tell me, how was your vertigo?
Are you not feeling okay? You should get some rest.
If you must go to the village, make sure you're in good health before we depart.
It won't affect me in battle. Don't worry. Oh, there is someone down there. Hello, monkey.
Byssian idiots. All they ever do is cause trouble. We'd best purge the entire underbelly of Garreg Mach.
I will cut you down where you stand. I thought I saw a glimmer down here. I did not. I am seeing things. Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm not seeing things. I just did not correctly realize where it was. And I have a present for you.
Professor, do you ever wish you could return to your life as a mercenary?
I mean, I basically am a mercenary.
Is that so? I suppose you have become accustomed to your new line of work. This month's assignment will again take you outside of Garreg Mach, to Remire Village.
It's okay. Next month's assignment will keep me in Garreg Mach.
It was in Remire that you first met Alois and the rest of his order, was it not? Half a year has come and gone since then.
How quickly time passes.
And I believe you are the one that needs the...
I appreciate.
The gumption giving a love letter to Rhea, though. Holy crap. Like, that one I at least see why they didn't want to do it themselves. Okay, and I think there was one person I had not spoken to. Will you please go to the middle? Whatever. Whatever it is, I don't care anymore. I will see you guys next time, and be awesome.